every 5 minutes.
They're not so bad.
Cheryl would say, "Do you have to go?" And he'd say, "Yes." And she'd bring him into the bathroom. And
that's vegetarian lasagna.
Bring up the voice just a bit. That's beautiful. And the piano also.
Let's see. Hello. This is undoubtedly from my haircut, right? That's what I thought. Welcome to the Jazz Bakery. I hope there are some new people here. That's always a thrill because if we get you, then you'll come back. See, you'll like tonight so much you won't be able to resist. I'm very excited about tonight. I got to hear John sing. One day they were doing a tribute to Jimmy McHugh, and it was the first I'd ever heard him sing, and he just knocked me out. He just took it, and it was. This may be too loud because there's some feedback, Ray. Can everybody else hear that? No, we can hear it up here, so what's causing it? Let's get rid of it before we start the performance. Better I should suffer than the singer. It's the monitor. Okay, I think it might be gone now. Are we okay now? I don't hear it now. We're okay. Good. Anyway, he was wonderful, and I'm sure he's going to be wonderful again tonight. First, I'm going to tell you who these wonderful musicians are because I have the privilege of getting to hear them in here every now and then, and they're very busy gentlemen. On drums, Paul Krybick. And an incredible bass player, Tom Warrington. Now, about John Larkin. One of the reasons we never get to hear him is that he spends a lot of time in Nordic countries, and that's our loss. But at any rate, he's here now, and I know that there's something very exciting happening. In January, he will have an album coming out on RCA Victor, and they keep saying to me, well, it's not exactly a jazz album, but it's going to be good if it's him, and it's going to be some kind of little crossover album, and the title may be Scatman. Not Crothers, just Scatman, but something like that, and it's sure to be great. This, I believe, will be with no intermission. This is a nice, long, juicy show, so settle back and enjoy yourselves, and let's welcome John Larkin.
Thank you very, very much. Oh, am I glad to be home in California. I've been in on a fjord in the middle of nowhere, I mean Norway, and such a guest to be here. Could I have a glass of water, please? I need some water. Oh, I don't care, just plain ordinary H2O. So, before we carry on here, I've got to tell you something. I have a gift. If you hear something funny coming over the microphone, do not adjust your headsets. Do not change the channel on your television. I happen to be a person that stutters. And I'm fast becoming the Mel Tillis of the jazz world. So anyway, to carry on, we're going to play a song. It's probably the only, in fact, it is the only instrumental song that we're playing. It's a song by Miles entitled All Blues. Straight ahead, boys. Animal music. Okay, we're going to play a song now that was composed by Mr. Clifford Brown a long time ago. This is a beautiful song. It's entitled Joy Spring. Springtime, such a lovely time of year to be happy let it go. Let the spring in your heart shine through. Scuba dooba 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 wooba. Scuba dooba dooba dooba. Oba boba boba dum boba dum boba dum booby da baby. Skabaya bobo. Sokokong, shokokong, shokokong, shokokong. Isn't spring your favorite season? Watching the flowers blooming up out of the ground, watching the snow melt down. You may dig summertime, but spring is my joy. I'm so glad the days are breezy. It gives you time to say hello and give a smile, feeling good's in style. You may dig summertime, but spring is my joy. It's something special, haven't you served? It makes you glad to be alive. It's not absurd to know that spring helps you survive the long, miserable snow and rain. Spring will get the refrain. I want you to believe the day is coming. The world's busy humming how sweet it can be. That goes double for me. You may dig summertime, but spring's my joy. Yikakoi-koi, yikakoi-koi. Ooh, babo, babo. Skapi, boo, ba 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 doo be dwee be dee. Skabo doo 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 ba da bwee yeah. Skapu ba da boo ba da bo way. So do ba da day day. Squee ba doo wee ba wee ba ba doo wee up. Squee doo be up boo be dwee ba ba doo. Skadu ba da boo ba da boo 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 bo way. Skabo ba ya bo be ba da. Scope ye. Scopia. Squee bwee up be ba dwee. Say da. Skap wee 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 da ba wee ba doo wee ba beep bo bo. So do be dee ba doo doo. Isn't spring your favorite season? Watching the flowers blooming up out of the ground, watching the snow melt down. You may dig summertime, but spring's my joy. I'm so glad the days are breezy. It gives you time to say hello and give a smile. Good is in style. You may dig summertime, but spring is my joy. It's something special, haven't you served? It makes you glad to be alive. It's not absurd to know that spring helps you survive the long, miserable snow and rain. Spring will get the refrain. I want you to believe the day is coming. The world's busy humming how sweet it can be. That goes double for me. I said double for me. I said double for me. You may dig summertime, but spring is my joy. Yeah, oh, good. Oh, thank you. Oh, God, I'm glad you're there. I'm glad you're there because I was passing judgment on myself. I'm always playing God, I'll tell you. Well, I got to tell you something. Everything on this single first is coming out. Everything on it is sampled. Have you all heard of sampling? Oh, they'll ruin a jazz artist, I'll tell you. They're taking sample sounds. Okay, here. Help, my friends can't hear me. They're putting me out there as Scatman John. Picture this, okay? I'm on a video, and it opens up. They show me as a professor, right? I have the tie on and all that. The professor. I'm telling my students about scat singing, okay? So, about the third chorus of it, I take off my suit. It's a tear-off suit, and it's super scat. I mean, perfect for kids, right? Perfect for, oh, God. I used to be a good jazz player. So anyhow, I can't play it as it's on the side because I don't have any idea what the side sounds like. My agent won't even send me a copy of it. But it's something like... Professor, I hear you all ask about the meaning of scat. Well, I'm the professor, and all I can tell you is while you're still sleeping, the saints are still weeping because things they call dead haven't yet had the chance to be born. I'm the scat man. Somebody asked about the meaning of jazz, and I said we're the misfits, and all I can tell you is while you're still sleeping, the saints are still weeping because things you call dead haven't yet had the chance to be born. Somebody gave me some seaweed, and suddenly all that I said was as heavy as lead, and it sunk in the mire that's lit by the fire that made me transpire this whole silly trip in the first place. Such a social disgrace! I'm the scat man, yo baby. I look pretty good up there, huh? Yeah, once I was old, I got bugged by the pages I read from the sages. They started my rages. All through the ages have kept us in cages, because somebody said you was weird and quite possibly crazy. It seems our intelligence is getting things done, because the quarter note bass drum made me quite numb. Instead of a mystic, I feel like a misfit, and now I'm a vegetable going around kissing gravestones. Is there anybody home? Cool, baby. What am I doing this for? Oh, thanks. So anyhow, somebody asked me for... I knew you were going to ask me for that. All right, now we're going to play some good old-fashioned atomic jazz for you. I have to go over here now. I'll be back. Why did I do that? I thought I'd get some laughs anyway. All right, so anyhow, is everybody having some fun here? Just a small amount of fun? Yeah? Okay, thanks. I needed to hear that because I can't tell since I've taken off my jazz mask. See, I'm not cool anymore, so, you know, like, oh, be quiet, John, and play. Okay, here's a song that was composed by Rodgers and Hart. I'm going to sing it all by myself. This is a song for my beautiful wife, Judy, who put this all together. Yeah, she's a flower. Have you seen her outfit? Ooh, jade green, man. You're my funny Valentine. You're my sweet comic Valentine. And you make me smile with your heart. Your looks, they're so very laughable, unphotographable, but yet you're my favorite. You're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth just a little weak, babe? When you open it to speak, well, are you thinking what you're saying, child? Is it just 'cause you're so wild? Well, baby, don't you ever change your hair for me. Don't you do it, not if you care for me. Just stay with me. Just stay with me, Valentine. Won't you stay, girl? And don't you ever leave my side. 'Cause each day is Valentine's. She said each day is Valentine's. She said every day's got to be Valentine's Day. Every day has got to be Valentine's Day. Whoa, my funny Valentine. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, thank you. I have a surprise for you all now. A friend of mine who was my teacher, my harmony teacher, music teacher. He is an excellent composer, arranger, conductor. He's conducted and composed for people such as Diane Carroll and Pat Suzuki. And I'd like to bring him up here. He's a wonderful pianist. He's going to accompany me on a song called Honeysuckle Rose. How about a nice hand for Mr. Warren Myers? Every little bee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. When you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows. honeysuckle rose. Well, don't buy sugar. You just gotta stir my cup. You're my sugar. Ooh, it's so sweet when you stir it up. Well, when I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, how the honey fairly drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. I'm telling you, baby, yeah. Mr. Warren Meyer. Yeah, Warren. Every little bee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame him, goodness knows. Honeysuckle rose. Or when you're passing by, flowers droop and sigh, and I know the reason why. You're much sweeter, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. Well, don't buy sugar, you just gotta stir my cup. Well, you're my sugar, it's so sweet when you stir it up. Well, when I'm taking sips from your tasty lips, how the honey fairly drips. Oh, you're much sweeter, goodness knows, honeysuckle rose. I'm telling you, honey, honey, you're my honeysuckle rose, baby. You're my funky mama, baby. You're my honeysuckle. You're my honeysuckle. You're my honey, honeysuckle rose. Thank you. How about a hand for Warren Myers? Boy, that was fun. I didn't have to play piano on that one. It was a song that was recorded by Miles Davis, and it's got great words to it, so I'm going to sing it to you a cappella first. It's a beautiful song called Four. Of the wonderful things that you get out of life, there are four. Baby, and that may not be many, but nobody needs more. Of the many facts leading the list of life, truth takes the lead. And to relax, knowing the gist of life, it's truth you need. And the second is honor, and happiness makes number three. And when you put it together, you know what the last one might be. Baby, so it's truth, honor, and happiness. And one thing more, meaning only wonderful, wonderful love. That makes it four. Of the wonderful things that you get out of life, there are four. Baby, and that may not be many, but nobody needs more. Of the many facts leading the list of life, truth takes the lead. And to relax, knowing the gist of life, it's truth you need. And the second is honor, and happiness makes number three. When you put it together, you know what the last one might be. Well, baby, so it's truth, honor, and happiness. And one thing more, wonderful, wonderful love. That makes it four. Scuba-dubba-dubba-yabba-dubba-doo.
Of the wonderful things that you get out of life, there are four. Baby, and there may not be many, but nobody needs more. Of the many facts leading the list of life, truth takes the lead, and to relax knowing the gist of life, it's truth you need. And the second is honor, and happiness makes number three. When you put it together, you know what the last one might be. Baby, so it's truth, honor, and happiness. And one thing more, meaning only wonderful, wonderful love. Wonderful, wonderful love. Wonderful, wonderful love. That makes it four.
Boy, I sure got a good band here tonight, I'll tell you. I'm having a ball. How about a hand for Tom Warrington? Yeah, Tom. And Paul Krybick. And Paul. Here's a little song by Fats Waller. This is a song. I'm going to play it in C first, and then the band's going to play it in E flat. I know you need to know that. Okay.
No mirrors.
No one to talk with. I'm all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ooh, ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. I know for certain the one you love. I'm through with flirting. It's just you I'm thinking of. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. I'm like Jack Horner. I sing this song over in Europe all the time. I'm like Jack Horner, just sitting in a corner. I don't go nowhere. But what do I care? It's your kisses
they're worth waiting for. Believe me. Well, I don't go out late and I don't care to go. I'm home about 8. Me and my radio ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. And I don't care to go. I'm home about 8. Me and my radio ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you. I'm like Jack Horner, just sitting in a corner. I don't go nowhere. What do I care, baby? It's your kisses. They're worth waiting for. Hear me talking, baby? Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't go out late, and I don't care to go. I'm home about 8. Me and my radio ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for you, babe. Well, ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love just for you, babe. 'Cause you ain't never gonna catch me fooling around with no one else but you, babe. Even when I spend those long, dreary days in Europe, isolated on a fjord, no, darling, nobody's going to enter into my life, darling. Because, you know, you ain't going to catch me messing around with no one. Absolutely no one. Because I'm saving my love. I'm saving my love for you. Oh, yeah. That's the one. Now we're going to do some more. Here's a song for you recorded by Tad Dameron. This is a song entitled Lady Bird. We We fit together like two birds of a feather. It's the perfect combination and it couldn't be better. If you just say the word, I'll leave my lonely world. I'll fly with you, Lady Bird. Just like a robin in the harbinger of spring, I've had the surge to fly since you've given me wings. Please don't you say goodbye, I'll have to run and cry. I'll fly with you, Lady Bird. Bop to beep, bop bop, ba do be dee, bop to ba do be, ba do ba do, ba bo do be, scuba do ba do da yo ba do ba do ba do ba ye. We fit together like two birds of a feather. It's the perfect combination and it couldn't be better. If you just say the word, I'll leave my lonely world. I'll fly with you, Lady Bird. Just like a robin in the harbinger of spring, I've had this urge to fly since you've given me wings. Please don't you say goodbye. I'll have to run and cry. I'll fly with you, Lady Bird. Lady Bird. Lady Bird. Lady Bird. Now we're going to play a song by Thelonious Monk. And I'm going to do some more scat singing for you. I'm going to try to get down for you all. If I can keep my will out of the way. Irishmen got giant egos. It's terrible. All right, so here we go, kids. T-Monk, huh? How about a nice hand for Thelonious Monk? No, hold it. Just kidding. All right. Little tune called Well You Needn't. Wait a minute. This microphone here has a crush on this mic, so I like to keep them close. I knew you'd like the joke. Hey, it's getting better, isn't it? All right. You want to get high? Well, you needn't. Just keep yourself under control. Step out of line for a minute and feel the distance as you go. You never get something for nothing. You gotta give something away. The whole world's constantly changing from day to night and night to day. With all your might you try to stay. With all your might you try to stay on top of it all, but it's round like a ball, or you slip or you fall or it pops, and that's all. Wanna get high? Well, you needn't. Keep yourself under control. Step out of line for a minute and feel the distance as you go. Scop beep, skadoo-ba-da. Scapui badadie. Scadabit badab badubidi. Scapui babia bobodo. Yo, scap. From black to white and white to gray, with all your might, you try to stay on top of it all, but it's round like a ball, or you slip or you fall or it pops. And that's all. You want to get high? Well, you needn't. Just keep yourself under control. Did I say that? Step out of line for a minute and feel the distance as you go. From black to white and white to gray, with all your might you try to stay on top of it all, but it's round like a ball, or you slip or you fall or it pops, and that's all. Skip, but up, but up, but You want to get high? Well, you needn't. Keep yourself under control. Step out of line for a minute and feel the distance as you go. Never get something for nothing. You got to give something away. The whole world's constantly changing from day to night and night to day. With all your might you try to stay. With all your might you try to stay on top of it all, but it's round like a ball, or you slip or you fall or it pops, and that's all. Want to get hot? Don't. Keep yourself under control. Step out of line for a minute and feel the distance as you go. Feel the distance as you go. Black to white, white to gray. Black to white and white to gray. Day to night and night to day. Black to white and white to gray. Black to white and white to gray. Day to night and night to day. Day to night and night to day. Black to white and white to gray. Day to night and night to day. Black to white and white to gray. I thank you very much. It's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me. It's awful nice, pretty close to paradise, that I can plainly see. You made my life so glamorous. You can't blame me for feeling amorous It's wonderful, it's awful nice that you should care for me. Scuba-dooba-doo-da-yo-ba-da-bee-yay. It's wonderful, it's marvelous that you should care for me. It's awful nice, pretty close to paradise, that I can plainly see. You made my life so glamorous, you can't blame me for feeling amorous. Well, it's wonderful, awful nice, that you should care, that you should care, that you should care for me. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming.
Can't be heard. When his album comes out, and whatever the name of it is, and it will be an RCA Victor, rush out and buy it, because as you can see, it'll be well worthwhile. Thank you, Tom Warrington, and thank you, Paul Tribeck. And John Larkin. all of you for being here. It's a week of potpourri. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming in here this week, including me tomorrow night, but I'm not nearly so exciting. I can guarantee you very few singers are as exciting as what you heard tonight. Anyway, I hope you come back again, and thank you for coming to the Jazz Bakery. Good night.